Green North Africa saw cultural developments during the last ice age. As the climate warmed, much of North Africa became the Sahara Desert, and many people migrated to the Nile River. Farming proved difficult. The earliest evidence of farming on the Nile was 7,000 years ago. Egyptian dynasties started about 5,000 years ago. The pyramids were built during the Old Kingdom. The famous Ramses II, possibly the biblical Pharaoh, and King Tut ruled during the New Kingdom about 3,000 years ago. Farming was all about the Nile for both water and fertilization from annual floods. Therefore, farming was seasonal. Water levels rose in August and September, leaving the delta underwater, a great time for farmers to work on the pyramids. The water receded in October, leaving fertile, well-watered soil. Most planting happened then, growing the same crops as grown in Mesopotamia, grains including wheat, sorghum, and barley, then lentils, onions, garlic, and lettuce. Harvesting happened from March through May. Orchards and gardens were created further from the Nile using irrigation, including fruit trees and vineyards. Grapes, watermelon, and figs were early crops. Later crops were olives, apples, and pomegranates. A scholar said, writing, the first technology to make the spoken word permanent, changed the human condition. It started in Mesopotamia and continued to evolve in Egypt. Most of the focus was on temple and tomb walls, bragging about the exploits of the pharaohs. What about other writing needs? An important Egyptian crop was papyrus reeds, which were used as paper, as well as woven into baskets, sandals, rope, and reed boats. Think Moses as a baby. Pharaohs had their great deeds chiseled on temples with hieroglyphics, but mundane documents like contracts used papyrus, based on a standardized script called Demotic. The script would evolve into Hebrew and Arabic. Greeks added vowels. Our current alphabet is based on Latin. Egypt had its ups and downs, but most of the time continued as a rich empire sustained by the Nile. There were 3 kingdoms, 31 dynasties, and chaos in between. The Ptolemies ruled after Alexander the Great's conquest, with Cleopatra, that's Cleopatra VII, as the last ruler. Then Egypt became a Roman client state, supplying food to Rome. The next video takes a dark turn, looking at the rise of the elites and what that meant for both progress and the common people. Join us on Food History and Mystery.